So, I watched your video and I pretty much agree with everything that you have to say, like all the videos that I've seen. I haven't seen all of them, but the ones that I did see, I agree with them, and it's really nice to see somebody that knows, that's so like intuitive and knows so much information about health, and rather than say no meat, because a lot of people aren't going to do that, and what you're doing is really good. It's steering them away from something that's really horrible to a lot better situation, like when they do organic meat and the way they do the other ways that they make it like less violently or whatever. But I would say that for health purposes, if you're looking at just health, in all the cultures across the world and all the in all the books that I've read about it, is that there's very little meat in their diets, very, very little, and that is probably a lot healthier than trying to eat like large amounts of meat or anything. I don't even know where you stand on that, but it shouldn't be placed as a high priority or high source of protein or food. So all foods are in different modes of nature in this world. There's three modes of nature: the mode of sattva, or goodness, the mode of rajas, or passion, and the mode of tamas, or ignorance. Foods in the mode of sattva, or goodness, should be eaten more. These kinds of foods help uplift you. Foods that are in the mode of passion, and especially foods in the mode of ignorance, they cover your consciousness. They put you in a different, lower consciousness, which we'd want to try to avoid. And meat is in the tamas, or the mode of ignorance. So it has a bad effect on your consciousness, and that's because it's a violent food. Now, I know that you said in your video about how plants feel also, and so how can we, what's the difference, and I do agree with you that you need to eat life. Life just eats, everyone just eats each other. So you're saying, what difference is there? Well, there is a big difference. For one thing, by science, we've discovered that plants can feel, that they're alive. Yes, they're alive, and now science is discovering that they can feel. No one needed a scientist to tell them that the animals can feel. That's like playing. They bleed, they look at you, they beg for mercy, they scream out, they try to run away from you. There's a big difference between chopping off someone's head and then eating them, and between chopping up a vegetable and munching on that. There's a big difference in violence there. You can say that we're meant to eat meat or something, but when you go up to an animal, you don't like smell that smell and lick your lips and think, ooh, what a nice meal it is. Usually you're just like in awe, or you're like, oh, it's so cute, or most people that I know anyways. But a carnivorous animal, a tiger or a lion or a wolf, will look and smell at an animal or some meat and actually find it really tasty, like the smell tantalizing to them, and for humans, they have to cook it or do all kinds of things to it before it actually tempts them in any way. In fact, humans try really hard to hide that it actually is an animal. As far as health goes, it could be that eating a small amount of meat might be okay for your health, but excluding it, I don't think is a big deal. I do think you do need to have some sort of animal source of food, and I think that cow's milk is the best for that. And we have our own cows and we drink their milk. And that's another reason why I can't understand about eating cows particularly. They're one of the higher level consciousness animals. Humans are the most high consciousness level, so you wouldn't do well to want to eat a human. That's the same way that I think about cows, and particularly cows because they're the main milk givers, so they're kind of like a mother figure. So you wouldn't eat your mother. And so if I was suggesting anyone that was like saying I can't live without meat, I would say please eat any kind of meat, but please don't eat the cows. What else did you say? What other thoughts are there about vegetarianism? Having our own cows has really improved my health, because before that I would drink regular store-bought milk. I think what you're doing is really good. It's steering people in the right direction, and that's important. So I would really consider what kind of consciousness you want in your body, whether you want that violent type of energy, because even if you treat an animal really nicely and then you kill them in the end, that's still a really violent energy that you're putting into your body. But I actually think that if a person wants to eat meat, I think that they should go out and kill it themselves. That they should hunt for it, and shouldn't, particularly to hunt for it. That's what I think, because then it gives the animal a fair chance. They know that you're after them, that you're their enemy. And they don't think that, oh, this is my friend, and then just be betrayed by their friend. They are actually, it's just like, that seems to be more meant how it's supposed to be. Anyways, it's just a few thoughts that came up in my head, and I really think your videos are great, and I just really wish that you wouldn't eat cows. But I mean, fishes are just, they don't even cry. It seems like it would be good. I mean, there's my baby Petenbark crying for me to feed him, which I have to do pretty soon. But, think of something else to eat, I think, to get your nutrition. I think I'm doing pretty good myself. I've been a vegetarian all my life, and even my prenatal life. I haven't taken good care of myself the whole time, because I'm not a vegetarian for fanatical health reasons. I mean, my good health is not top priority. It's high priority, I guess, but it's not top priority. And I guess that's all I got to say about it.